to find EMF generating in a moving loop. Last time we have considered the loop which is in the magnetic field, and we calculated the EMF. But now here this is another kind of approach that we can calculate the EMF. So let the same diagram we have the same diagram. Earlier we have derived. This is actually the loop, and this is A, B, C and D. This is H and this is X. So all these we know about this, and this is moving with velocity v. This is another approach how to calculate the EMF. So let phi be the flux of B through the loop. Let's consider you can also consider like this. This is a magnetic field. This is a magnetic field, and this is the loop which is moving in this direction. So if it is moving, then the flux means how many magnetic lines passing through this. So if it is moving with velocity v, then the flux must be changed. The number of lines passing through this loop must change. So we can write down the flux, and mathematically this is equal to B dot dA. So this is a mathematical formula. We can also write down flux is equal to B dot dA if area is B dot A if area is A. But here this is an integration. We can write down B dot dA. This is the flux. And when B is uniform, if B is uniform, then we can consider this dA. And what is dA? dA is the area of this loop. Look this one. This is the area. This is the area which has distance. This is the X and this is H. So the area which is inside the magnetic field, which is X into H. So phi B into X into H. So this is the flux of this loop. When this loop moves with velocity v, then the flux must change, and the flux decreases. If this is changing, if this is moving in this direction, then the flux must change. Then the change with time, we can also consider this if the magnetic field lines are coming here and this is moving along this direction, then the magnetic flux changing with time. So mathematically we can write down the flux changing with time. We can write down d phi divided by dt. We can write down, and it must be like this. And d divided by dt bhx. and d phi divided by dt, which is equal to bh dx divided by dt. And what is dx divided by dt? This is velocity. So velocity, this is the velocity. So d phi divided by dt, which is equal to minus bhv. This negative velocity, this is very important, and we will discuss the nature of this negative sign and Lenz's law. So this can be generated in the Lenz's law, which is opposite to the change. So we will discuss this later. And what is this? This is actually the EMF. So it means that the EMF, which is equal to minus d phi divided by dt, the rate of change of flux can be equal to the EMF.